Well, now I'm going to teach you something very important, and that is called American R. And I would like to tell you, friends, that this is a quite crucial moment, and this is a quite typical point, and it is a challenging task for some of the Indian speakers to pronounce American R. First of all, I would like to tell you that what is the actual pronunciation of this R. Now let me demonstrate you. What happens, just think, like, imagine that this is the upper part of your jaw, inner part of your jaw, and this is the lower jaw, and your tongue is in between. Now just pay attention and watch it carefully. What happens, we just roll our tongue at the back side like this. Okay, we roll our tongue at the back side, and we try to take our lips forward. Whenever you take your lips forward and roll your tongue and pull your tongue back side and you say R, then of course it will be 100% American pronunciation. Let me demonstrate you. Suppose for a while this is your tongue and you're just rolling your tongue at the back side, and this is the jaw. Okay, you don't need to touch this tongue at the upper jaw. And for example, this is your lip. Now you have to take your lip forward, make it in round shape, and pull up your tongue at the back side. This pronunciation will be 100% American pronunciation, like rock, rock. When I say rock, some of the Indian speakers, they call it as rock, rock. But let me tell you, friends, whenever you say rock, friend, this pronunciation is not an American pronunciation. It is similar, quite similar to Arabic and Nigerian. So here we are concerned with the American R, so we will not pronounce as rock. We will say it rock, rock, road, wrong. Okay, well, up to now that I have given you the pronunciation, what happens whenever this R comes in beginning of the word. Well, now I'm going to tell you that what happens when this R comes in between of the word. And as friends, I told you earlier even that R is a kind of effective vowel. It affects the first letter before it. Okay, let me demonstrate you here. Here, to this word, we do not call as grape or grape. Now let me tell you, this word is not grape. Accordingly, as I told you that friend, whenever we remember, whenever we say friend, we pronounce this R. Whenever you touch, I'll tell you, whenever you touch your tongue at the upper jaw, the pronunciation will become r, r, r. But whenever you are not touching it there and you are taking it back, just rolling it back like R, R, R. So this pronunciation will be quite American. And whenever you are touching it at the upper jaw like R, R, in this condition, this pronunciation is quite, you can say, Arabic or Nigerian pronunciation. Well, the actual pronunciation of this word is grape. We do not call it as grape, we call it grape. You are finding here this G is being pronounced as like O here because it is affected by this R. As I told you, this R is sometimes an effective vowel. Just keep remember in your mind. Now, accordingly, let's take another word. This is not grass, this is grass, grass. Well, it was the proper pronunciation of only the R. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just consolidate this R in the different kind of words, and I want you to just practice after me. We don't say teacher, we say teacher. We don't say for, we say for. We don't say heard, we say heard. We don't say learn, we say learn. Just keep remember that whenever we say learn, this word is, this pronunciation is 100% just equal to British pronunciation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just consolidate these words together, and I want you to practice later. Okay, let me say car, here, there. Well, let me tell you that whenever we say learn, this learn is the pronunciation of British, and whenever we say learn, this is the American pronunciation. When we say heard, heard is the pronunciation like here. This is British pronunciation. When we say heard, but we say, just we emphasize on this R, we say heard. We don't say learn. Here again we emphasize, we don't say learn, we say learn. We are emphasizing here on this, we are emphasizing on R and we are calling it learn. Accordingly, I'm going to just read a sentence and I want you to repeat after me. My red computer is in my red car. My red computer is in my red car. Well friend, it was not a lazy, sloppy or a casual speech. It is standard American accent. If you want to learn a little more, if you want to get trained, and if you want to work with the call center industry, if you want to learn the accent, proper accent of America, you can rush up to our institute at any time. And I would like to give you our callback numbers. You can call us at any moment. Our callback numbers are 940-725-7554. Once again, the callback number is 940-725-7554, and we'll be anxiously waiting for your email replies and your email feedbacks to improve our qualities. Thank you so much for giving your time and patience.